The DNC is kicking off today, the Democratic Convention in Chicago, and they've already rolled out their free abortion, free vasectomy clinic. And not only that, the police state is in full force. It's wonderful to watch Democrats go from, you know what, too much policing is actually racist, and except for the DNC Convention, we need to have that kind of policing because these people are more important. Once again, proving the point that they care about themselves and their own security more than you and your security. This is always the case. This is politicians since day one. They think that they need the guns, but you don't. They need the security, but you don't. They need the policing, but you don't. You can just figure it out. And then we'll release a bunch of immigrants without jobs, don't speak the language, don't know the culture, don't know the land, and we'll just let them go and run free. This is the Democrat way. 5 key things to look for in the Democratic Convention, according to our favorite source, NBC News, the most untrustworthy news source when it comes to anything known to mankind. Democrats will be getting a different convention with a different candidate from what they expected in the summer. Yeah, it was such a huge surprise. My favorite thing, I just wanted to shout this out immediately. Will the joyful theme continue? They are so obsessed with joy. There is power to joy. Are you feeling joyful about this? Vibes or policy? The first 2 things are vibes with policy, joy, and then will they break from Joe Biden? This convention is going to be full of the cringiest of cringe. We already saw what to expect from the Democrats day one. They love segregation. They love dividing up people based on, well, their race. Here we go. Right in the bat, we have the Black Caucus meeting, followed by the Hispanic Caucus meeting, followed by the AAIPI Caucus meeting, followed by the Native American Caucus meeting. It's just a lot of caucus. You know, don't want to mingle those groups together. Don't want to have unity. There's power and segregation. So much power and segregation. It's so hard to comprehend. But again, this is my favorite clip from the Democratic Convention. You hear it all the time from Democrats saying that, you know what? Policing is actually racist, and too much policing is not a good thing. It makes people unsafe. It makes my children feel unsafe. But then as soon as the Democratic Convention rolls around, look at Chicago, one of the most dangerous cities. Chicago's near and dear to my heart for those of you that know me. I love Chicago. Spent four years in Chicago. Love that city. Great city, great people, great food. But the corruption is insane. The first day I got there, a guy said, "Welcome to Crook County." And I said, "Crook? I thought it was Cook." And he goes, "Exactly." I was like, okay, I see what you're saying. But day one of the convention, look at the amount of policing they allow. That is just hundreds of cops. Look, they're all down the line. They're just cops every freaking where. Not in South Side right now. Those people don't need policings. When something's important, they get the job done. You see it with Gavin Newsom right now cleaning up the mess in California. Oh, now's a good time to actually clean up our streets and make our children feel safe. But I'm not going to just focus on Democrats this morning, though I will go back to Kamala and how much of a wino she is and how to trigger the left this week. There are 2 ways to trigger the left this week, and I think it's important to even talk about. But I woke up this morning to Joe Biden. Joe Biden apparently is going to be impeached by the Republicans, finally. Something they've talked about forever. They've always talked about the Hunter Biden laptop and how serious it is and how it implicates that Joe Biden and his family got rich off of foreign governments and used his own power in order to do so. This was the news story everywhere. A months-long Republican-led investigation, and of course, keep this in mind, this is right during election season, right during the time that they can just slide it in and say, hey, look, we impeached the bastard, get over it. This is a good thing. 292 page, which will be a light read for some of us. I will be reading that to my children tonight as their bedtime story. And then Hunter Biden slowly slipped $100 to the nearest prostitute. Wonderful story, Dad. Joe Biden, influence in his family business dealings, found out the president engaged in impeachable conduct, according to the Republicans. They defrauded the United States to enrich his family. Duh. I feel like we could put on trial every single politician when it comes to enriching themselves and their families off the American backs. But the Republicans are going to do this. Will anything come from this? Probably not. They'll have their little moments. This is the time of year to have your moment. This is the time of year to get in front of a camera and say, look, we're not these weak Republicans that Republicans claim us to be. We're strong, we're empowered, we're free. We're not full of fear. We're here to work for you. It's good to see, though, the Democrats and the convention are back to exactly what they're known for. Hippies, smoking the doobies, and playing a little music as a form of protest. Oh, you fascists found the lose, you found the lose, you fascists found the lose. God, this is worse than anything I've ever heard in my life, and I love, who is this guy? Who the frick is this guy? This is somebody's kid. It's probably his mom right here in the back. Just, hey, you play that flute, son. You play the shit out of that flute. I'm so proud of you, love you so much, so full of wonderment. And this is his mom right here. She's a pastor. Oh my God. Is that what that is? I can't tell. Oh, I miss some good old-fashioned libtard protest music. I mean, did you hear how this song started to get kicked off? It's awesome. It's so good to see that they're practicing social distancing and a little boom mic right there. And they have their masks on. Is this like, sometimes I wonder, is this like the left's? This is their Patriot Front. This is too on point. They're all wearing masks and look at this 13-year-old kid. This is their Patriot Front. These are all feds. They're infiltrating the protests. Let's show you how to actually protest. Don't forget that the Democratic Convention is also offering free vasectomies and abortions. Boo. But this is their God. This is what they love. And here's their Palm Sunday. Instead of Christians waving palms, they're waving their abortion pills. Look at us. We're so beautiful and brave. We're literally the most beautiful and brave people on earth. I need my abortion pills. Like yesterday. I need my abortion pills too. God. Oh, look at these cops. God. They're so obsessed with abortion. It's freaking weird. It's just weird. Who are you voting for? Kamala? Why? Because abortion? What? I don't know. I just feel like I say these things. I don't know. Climate change is real. I just feel like these people just say these things. I don't know. Believe all the science. Protect women's rights or something. It's just so cringe. And nothing's more cringe than watching the corporate media just literally bend the knee, and then try to make any video seem hype that anything Kamala Harris does. Here's Kamala Harris going through a gas station as if you're supposed to be excited about this. I can't believe this. Listen to this stupid freaking people in the background narrating this crap.
Outside the margin of error, CNN's Jeff Zeleny is joining us now. And Jeff, we're looking at live pictures of the vice president with her husband, Tim Walz, and his wife. They are in Pennsylvania on this bus tour as they go through that critical.
Do you hear this music? God, so it's so epic.
Battleground state just outside of Pittsburgh. Again, Jeff Zeleny.
I'm gonna get my Doritos
now. And Jeff, they're on the bus tour looking to Thursday, of course, when she's going to accept this nomination, and they've got some momentum.
I got Doritos. Yeah, I love Doritos. Is that what you people eat? Is that what Mama eats?
I know you white people like tuna and mayo on your tacos.
Out in new polling.
They certainly do, and it looks like the vice.
She's like lecturing She's lecturing this dude right now. She's like,
"You're a lying dog face pony."
She's lecturing this dude.
When I get Doritos, I want you to act excited.
Yeah, I love Doritos too. I love these Doritos.
The president is getting a bag of Doritos.
I think it's like
oh my God. Listen to this.
Momentum that we're seeing bear out in new polling.
They certainly do, and it looks like the vice president is getting a bag of Doritos.
I think it's like
breaking.
Kamala Harris is getting a bag of Doritos. Holy shit. She is just like us.
What a brat. You know, they were sitting in the car going, okay, when we get in this gas station, I want to like be excited. Act like you're a kid in a candy store. Fill the room with energy. People are going to get very stoked about that, okay? Get really pumped up. Really gear yourself up for something exciting.
Wawa.
Yes, I think it's Sheetz because they're in Pittsburgh or outside of Pittsburgh.
So
I think they're at Sheetz. No, they're at Circle K. I think they're at Sheetz.
Wawa.
Yes, I think it's Sheetz because they're in Pittsburgh or outside of Pittsburgh.
So you would know, you obviously are a veteran of Pennsylvania reporting.
Oh my God, did you hear that laugh? What was that? What was that?
Of Pennsylvania.
Wait, what was that laugh?
Obviously are a veteran of Pennsylvania.
Dude, that laugh got me, man. How's everyone feeling this lovely morning? Welcome to say hello. Welcome to put in the chat. One day, we're having a great time. There are two incredible ways to trigger the left right now when it comes to Kamala Harris. And the first one is mispronouncing her name. And the way that they lose their minds about how you pronounce Kamala is so funny. They're trying to make it out to be some kind of racist thing. No, it has everything to do with how you guys react. Okay, here we go.
Did you know that the Kamala Harris...
Kamala. Kamala. If you really want someone to listen to what you're saying, you should probably pronounce their name right. Period, question mark, hyphen.
It's Kamala. Okay? It's Kamala. If you really want me to tell you about Kamala Harris. God.
I love how triggered they get about mispronouncing her name. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. And the other thing to trigger them this week when it comes to Kamala Harris. So first you do mispronouncing names. God, they just like lose their mind. And they lose their mind. Oh yeah? We're gonna talk about JD Vance having sex with couches then, huh?
You can play that game.
Like, yeah, we're playing too. We're playing. This is playing. And I'm seeing some people on the right say it's things like, hey guys, it's the whole like Kamala Harris mispronouncing name. We need to fix that. We're above that. No, we're having fun. And then the best new one is that Kamala Harris is a total wino mom and she's drunk off a rocker. And the best way to do it is to take any kind of cringe moment she has, slow it down to like 0.75 and then listen.
Is getting the first turkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's being delivered
And
tomorrow.
so just little, 1 minute out. I have 1 minute.
Yeah.
Kosher salt, fresh ground pepper. Maybe chop up a little thyme. And then you can mix it even with, okay, so do the salt and pepper all over it, just lather that baby up. Right?
Okay, so you can take any moment of hers and slow it down. But I'm not even going to slow this moment down because this is her off her teleprompters. Listen to this. This is just yesterday.
And that's what our election is about. Our election is about understanding the importance of this beautiful country of ours in terms of what we stand for around the globe as a democracy. As a democracy, we know there's a duality to the nature of democracy. On the one hand, incredible strength when it is intact. What it does for its people to protect and defend their rights, their liberty, and their freedom. Incredibly strong and incredibly fragile. And that's what our election is about.
Again, take any of her clips, slow it down like 0.75 to trigger the libtards.
Our election is about understanding the importance of this beautiful country of ours in terms of what we stand for around.
So beautiful. She can't be stopped. What phase of wino? I mean, there's reports saying that she's drinking, but it's just funny. Can we just laugh at these things? Can we have a good time? Can we say that Kamala Harris is drunk and JD Vance has sex with Pound? Like, can we just all just enjoy it? Because politics is already absolutely insane at all times of the month, and so might as well mock them and have a good time. Let's have a good time. Let's have a great time. Speaking of having a great time, Tim Walz is doing his best Michael Scott impression. When everyone saw this going around, I already said that he sounded like Dwight when he was doing his speech, but then everyone saw this clip from over the weekend, and he looks like he's on cocaine. Did you see anything? Did he catch anything? He's catching their love. I've never seen so much love in my life. Boom, he caught it. Love it. Everybody was saying, why is he so freaking good? And then we showed this clip side by side with Michael Scott doing exactly the same thing. It's a spin for me. Oh, Tim Walz is looking absolutely fabulous these days. Okay, straight guys walk like this, okay? This is me on my way to work this morning. Yes, I'm here. And I love my wife. Okay. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. See you guys later tonight. Hopefully we'll have some just absolutely amazing clips to share when it comes to the Democratic Convention and everything that happens later today. Hopefully it won't all just be a snooze fest. Hopefully we have some absolute bangers. And I know the protesters are going to be there and the police are going to do everything in their power to stomp them out, which again destroys this whole thought process of like, you know what? Everyone is excited about Kamala Harris and it's nonstop good vibes at all times. It's not going to be good vibes at the DNC. Come on, Biden. Take over and go back to being president.